What we're going to do is we're going to simultaneously light a fire in each unit, and what you're going to see is the fire is going to grow, obviously, and at some point the smoke alarms are going to go off, and they should go off first before the sprinkler head. But roughly minute and a half, 2 minutes. But again, keep in mind, this smoke alarm is directly over the fire, so it's going to react a lot quicker than it would in a normal in other situations. And then also along with this is then once you see the sprinkler head go off, it's going to control the fire. Now, we did not use any accelerants in this. However, we are using a flare, and the flare has already set out the smoke alarm.
Oh, look at it. Look at the fire. Burning the curtain. That one's not burning. Oh, that one's burning.
So right now we have both of them going, and we've already had the sprinkler head activate.
Wow.
So let it go, Joe. Let it go. Let it go.
Wow, that's outrageous.
So right now that fire is pretty much out. If you were in that room, there's a good chance you would survive. Most people would survive that room. You might be in a trip to the hospital for smoke inhalation, but you're gonna live in that unit.
That was for all the couches on fire now.
The unit on the left that's still burning, now it could be a difference in the products in there. So the couches on the left are newer couches, so they will actually have a little more fire retardant, fire resistance in them to kind of delay the spread, but they are still burning. The two couches that we had on the right side were older couches.
Look at
that plastic.
Did the plexiglass is melting? It's so hot.
So the one on the left, it's building some very toxic gases in there, and we're going to be looking at potential for flashover. And flashover is at the point where everything in the room kind of will simultaneously combust. And there's actually some rollovers, so got enough air in there. At this point, firefighters inside the room on the left would not survive. So with all our protective gear, we would not survive. If you notice, the one on the right, we still have just a little bit of fire up high. The sprinkler head has not actually put everything out because of where its location on the wall, but essentially we have control of the fire, and we can walk into that unit right now and hit it with a hose line, and we'd be out of there in 30 minutes. This fire on the left, you're going to see these guys are going to now have to go in there and do overhaul, and we have to start pulling out the walls, seeing where the fire has migrated to concealed spaces, and it's a very dangerous situation. We still cannot see. You see in the one on the right, the sprinkler one, we have very good visibility, and now we just walk in and do a little mop up.
Wow. The couches are wet on the right side, but not ruined on the left.
So from when we started, first lit the fire in the sprinklered room. That sprinkler had activated in about 1 minute and 20 seconds, and the fire was out. By the time you call 911, 911 may take 3 minutes to process your call. So first you got to discover the fire, then you got to get out of the house, then you got to call 911. 911's not going to process that, and then call the fire department. So right there, you're already talking close to 6 to 8 minutes, and we haven't even hit that yet at this point. So a fire can grow very rapidly.
Well, they have it open like that so you can see what's going on. Now they're bringing the fire.
That's so good.
Sure, everything is done. It's not burning anymore. This one still has a lot of smoke in it.
If you notice in the sprinklered unit, there is no more smoke. At this point, we could be in there with a little bit of cleanup, and things are still good. We essentially had the fire out on the left. However, there's still a lot of toxic gases being given off from the high heat, also from the fire that gets hidden behind underneath the couch, behind the wall, and that's when we have to get in there and do an overhaul and pull all that stuff out.
Wow. Checking to see if the fire is out now.